This is the StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm campaign mission Planetfall, brutal difficulty. My goal is earn all the achievements that are specifically for this mission. For Kerrigan's abilities, I chose Leaping Strike, Crushing Grip, Wild Mutation, Apocalypse, Spawn Broodlings, Zergling Reconstitution, and Twin Drones. For my unit mutations I selected Adrenal Overload for Zerglings, Hydrolytic Bile for Roaches, Root Spine for Hydralisks, Rapid Regeneration for Mutalisks, Burrow for Swarm Hosts, Coercive Acid for Banelings, and Monarch Blade for Ultralisks. And my evolution strains are Raptor Strain for Zerglings, Corpser Strain for Roaches, Impaler Strain for Hydralisks, Splitter Strain for Banelings, Broodlord Strain for Mutalisks, and Creeper Strain for Swarm Hosts. I took my starting units and fought against some bunkers and the enemies that were near them. And we should be in the right position. Just wait for it. Look, some enemies came. They were going towards my base, but I was ready for them. Then I make some more drones and set my rally points so the Zerglings that come out from Zergling Reconstitution go where I want them. Okay, we're ready. Attack the enemy base. Attacking the enemy base is generally a useful thing anyway, but I'm also doing it for the achievements. The achievements are complete the mission, don't lose a bio launcher, destroy 20 enemy structures before the 3rd bio launcher lands, destroy all enemy structures before the 5th bio launcher lands, and destroy the 3 gates before the 5th bio launcher lands. That's redundant. So we should stay around and destroy these enemy structures. Oh look, my Zerglings came back. That's Zergling Reconstitution. Okay, I can fight the bunker. Oh, and some other enemies. I'll use Crushing Grip. And bye-bye Zerglings. I'll get them back soon enough. I'm not making many combat units yet. Instead, I make some drones and some hatcheries because I want more money so I can make more stuff later. The extra hatcheries are for larvae. I also start mining gas and making evolution chambers because I want upgrades. Oh yeah, I also make another Vespene geyser there. And I don't have enough gas for the upgrade right now. Then I start going down and there's a bunch of enemies that were coming towards me anyway. Well, I think it's better if I fight them away from the base. And with a Crushing Grip, I beat them easily enough, but I don't want to send my Zerglings right into those Hellbats. So I run away again, let them transform, then they waste their time transforming back. Okay, we beat the enemies that would come and attack me soon, so Kerrigan can run the other way. And I'll change the rally point. I think I can afford some upgrades. Okay, just one. I should make some drones here. You may notice something a little weird here. Kerrigan has different abilities than I would normally pick. I chose these for the Kerrigan ability achievements. They're available in multiple different missions, but can only be earned once in the campaign anyway, and I decided that this is the mission where I should earn a bunch of them. Okay, look, I'm using Wild Mutation, that's progress for that achievement, and this is really weird. I target the bunkers, then I run away. Okay, let's look. Kerrigan's kill count is 38, then I use the ability Apocalypse. Now Kerrigan's kill count is 68. That's why I opened the bunkers, so that Apocalypse could kill the units that were inside them. I actually did this for 2 achievements. The achievement for the ability Apocalypse is get 50 kills with the ability Apocalypse, so I only need 20 more for that. And the achievement for the ability Spawn Broodlings is get 100 kills with Kerrigan, while Spawn Broodlings is one of Kerrigan's abilities. But what about Kerrigan's other abilities? The achievement for Wild Mutation is hit 100 units with Wild Mutation. Wild Mutation hits my own units, so I want a bunch of units that are small so they can fit together. Zerglings are pretty good for that, so I should use Zerglings. the achievement for Zergling Reconstitution is get 500 Zerglings back from Zergling Reconstitution. The mission is not long enough for that achievement. Well, okay, I guess I could just sit around and wait until I get it, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I decided that I can just earn that one in multiple different missions. Remember, I already used the ability Zergling Reconstitution in so many previous missions. I think cumulatively I earned the achievement already, but with this mission also, I definitely will earn it. The achievement for twin drones is make 36 sets of drones, which is actually 72 drones, but I think I make enough drones in this mission for that.
Yes.
And the achievement for Leaping Strike is deal 15,000 damage, which is basically use the ability 100 times it actually hits stuff. I already used it pretty much in previous missions, but I might need more for the achievement. Although I use it enough in this mission, I definitely should get it. And the achievement for Crushing Grip is hit 150 enemies with it. I probably already earned it, but I use it a couple times in this mission, so I'm just completely sure that I used it way more than enough times, and I definitely earned the achievement. But I can't select multiple abilities from the same ability tier. So what about the others? Well, for the first tier, the other options are Kinetic Blast and Heroic Fortitude. Heroic Fortitude actually doesn't have an achievement. And for the second tier, the other options are Chain Reaction and Psionic Shift. I use the abilities Kinetic Blast, Chain Reaction, and Psionic Shift so much already that I definitely earned the achievements for that. I did way more than enough for the achievements. For the tier of Wild Mutation, the other abilities are Mend and Spawn Banelings. Mend doesn't have an achievement, and I earned the achievement for Spawn Banelings in the mission Domination, so that's fine. The tiers for Zergling Reconstitution and Twin Drones, well, the other abilities don't have achievements with them. It's only one achievement for the entire tier. Like, only one ability for the tier gets any achievement. So I'm fine for those. And for the last two tiers, well, I already earned the achievement for ability efficiency in the mission Phantoms of the Void. So it's only the ability Furry, the ability Spawn Leviathan, and the ability Drop Pods that are left. I still must earn the achievements for those three abilities. I have a pretty nice army here. I can leave them right next to the gate for the bonus objective, and Kerrigan goes out alone. And notice, Kerrigan has 112 kills here. And there's some enemies that are just standing there, and a red indicator on the minimap that means more enemies are coming. I use the ability Apocalypse, and now Kerrigan has 139 kills. So, Kerrigan got 27 kills with that use of the ability Apocalypse. This means that, combined with the 30 kills from the last Apocalypse, Kerrigan got 57 kills with the ability Apocalypse. That is enough for the achievement that only requires 50, so I'm fine. I earned that achievement, and Kerrigan also has more than 100 kills, so I earned the achievement for the ability Spawn Broodlings. And I already probably got enough Zerglings from Zergling Reconstitution, not just in this mission, but if you add all the other missions combined. So I earned that achievement. I already made enough drones for the Twin Drones achievement, and I probably already did enough Leaping Strike and Crushing Grip for those achievements. So maybe I should still do some Wild Mutations, but I think I can get that in this mission. That achievement isn't too long. You may notice that Kerrigan is dead right now. This is what happens when I don't pick the ability Mend. But I really wanted that achievement for Wild Mutation, so I chose that ability. Okay, where's my army? A bunch of different places? That's not convenient. Okay, I want my army together. Let's attack, move in this general direction.
Is it this time?
And let's get you away from the enemy base. And then get a big pile of units together and use Wild Mutation. That should be some good progress for the achievement. Actually, that's probably enough. I probably earned the achievement already, but I'll just continue using my abilities since they're actually useful, and I just want to be extra sure that I earned the achievement. That's also why I made Corpser Roaches. When they attack things, and those things die, they make Roachlings. And Roachlings can be hit by a wild mutation, giving me more targets so that I can be very, very, very sure that I earned that achievement. With Leaping Strike and Crushing Grip, I'm not as worried about them. Just by using them a couple times in the mission, I should get whatever's left of the achievement if I didn't already earn it. The reason I'm so worried about the achievements and I want to be extra sure that I definitely earned them, instead of just checking whether I got the achievement, is that I already earned the achievements before I did any of this. I didn't have a spare account just for these videos, so I used the same account that I already used when I earned the achievements a while ago. So I can't actually check that I actually earned the achievements just by, like, the fact that I got them. And instead, I want to be extra sure that I earned the achievements by counting the number of things that are required for the achievement and just doing more than that. And then for some, I just do so much way more than it that I definitely earned the achievement. Okay, but why am I, like, barely mentioning the achievements for this mission? Well, it's because they're really easy. I'm just attacking in vaguely the right direction with an army that was optimized for the sake of getting Kerrigan ability achievements, and it still works. Like, I can destroy the bases fast enough without any real trouble here. And that's really the main part of the achievements, is destroy the bases fast enough. Yeah, sure, there's the gates, but they're just enemies that are behind the bases. I can attack them after I beat the base. Okay, I already destroyed the gates. And that should be the last enemy structures. Okay, I guess I'll make some queens. I do know that the enemy will send air units soon, and normally Kerrigan's good enough against air units, but maybe not with these abilities. Some enemies are attacking my base. I had some spine crawlers here, but where did these enemies come from? Well, enemies spawn from off the map in this mission. Actually, they do in several other missions too, but I want to mention it here because I already destroyed all their bases, so it seems a little weird that more enemies are spawning. Hey look, I used the ability Wild Mutation when I'm not in combat because I'm doing it exclusively for the achievement. I'm also making some aberrations because they can walk on top of other units, so I can get more units stacked together for the achievement. Although, I'm pretty sure I definitely got enough hits with Wild Mutation. Okay, I'm just standing here waiting. Another Wild Mutation. I definitely got enough with that, but, well, I'm not doing anything else here. I'm just gonna wait and use the ability when it's available. Oh look, there's a red indicator on the mini-map. I guess that means some enemies are there. Oh look, it's those air units that I knew would be coming, so I made a bunch of queens. It looks like we did pretty well against those air units. And the other units landed, so I send my melee units and attack them. That was easy enough, mostly because I had a big army. Okay, I'm looking around the map. I want to see, did I miss anything? I'm pretty sure I didn't. And now I wait. There's a timer for when the last bio-launcher will land. That's the 5th bio-launcher, and the achievement was destroy all the enemy structures, including the gates, before that. Which I did. Okay, the final bio-launcher lands, and now I wait. This is kind of the boring part of the mission. Since I already did all the stuff, I just stand around and wait. The only thing left is defend the final bio-launcher. So, I'm kind of like just doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff, but this is really not necessary. I have enough army already. Oh, it looks like some enemies arrived. Battle cruisers. Well, I'm glad I had some queens. I can hit air units. Okay, we beat the battle cruisers. Okay, I'm still waiting. Just cramming my units together on this bridge. I guess Kerrigan can do something. Yeah, use Wild Mutation. I definitely already used it enough for the achievement, but I can just do more. It's fine. Not like there's any real risk of me losing at this part of the mission. There's no enemies except the few that'll be spawned. There, some enemies are spawned. I want to let them live, so I run away. I want to see, can I just body block them and win the mission that way? This is totally not necessary for the achievements, but I have such a big army and there's like no risk of actually losing. Yeah, the mission ends, achievements earned.